Hello again and welcome back to 10 Paths Tarot, and thank you so much for tuning into this help video. I do need help. I need your help to grow this channel in a way that helps you. I want it to be the best channel for you. And so I took down some notes. There are some things I would like to ask your help with. Now, the first thing I'm going to ask is something you've heard a million times, and you're going to go, I can't believe she just asked, because we hear this all the time. And that is, please do subscribe. But it's not to help the channel to grow, although I would love that. Of course, everyone who makes a YouTube channel wants it to grow. But there's another reason. I'm a YouTube watcher too, and I know that new channels are never offered to me as an option. The only channels I am offered that wind up in my list of look at me, are ones that have tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, a couple million subscribers. And that is all we are offered. And so my fear is that if you like these videos and you would like to find them again without that subscribe, without that subscription, you may not, because that's not how the algorithm works here. And so that is why I'm asking you to hit that subscribe button. Now, there's something else I would like to talk about. There's a few things here. I know sometimes I'm a slow talker, and I apologize for that in a way. It's not something I have a lot of control over. I haven't gotten a diagnosis for it. I'm pretty sure I'm ADHD. I think I always have been. But that means even while I'm talking to you, there are 1,000 conversations racing through my brain, potential things to say, and sometimes they just go, they jumble. And so then I seem to zone out or I slow down, and that's because too much is coming into my brain at one time, and it can only handle so much. And so I hope my slow talking doesn't keep you away. I'm sure it will some. I just want to let you know why I sometimes talk slowly. Next is I don't shuffle the cards on the camera, and there are a couple reasons for that. One is I think watching someone shuffle is a little bit boring. You may not. You may really want to see that shuffle. Another reason I don't is I'm trying to keep those videos short, but it occurred to me that you may not like short tarot readings. I really need your feedback on that, so if you could tell me in the comments section how you listen to these readings, because I know sometimes during the day I'll put my headphones in or earbuds and I will go about the house listening to a video, but I only pick the videos that are about a half hour long to do that, because I don't want to keep having to go back to the TV and picking another video. At the same time, there are videos I watch because they are short and they're easy to quickly view. So which do you prefer and why? And then maybe I can adjust my videos so that they suit more of you, or so that they could be used either way. Maybe with those chapter headings. I'm still working on that because I get different information on the web. Some say you have to have so many subscribers before that channel bar, chapter bar becomes available to you on the scroll through on the videos. Others say you get it right away if you put the points in manually. So I'm not really sure how that's working, and if you know, let me know. Next, oh, this is really important. So When I'm showing you different cards, I want you to know that it is all right to bring your own personal experience to the reading. Just like you might read a novel. And if you read it at age, let's say 10, it's going to have a different meaning for you than if you read it at age 20 or 40 or 60, because you keep gaining life experience and you bring that into the novel, and that book may have more and more meaning for you as you progress. And that is going to be the case with tarot cards too. If I hold up a card and it has a symbol on it that's particularly relevant to you, and your mind goes to it automatically and says, ooh, I'm supposed to pay attention, then pay attention. You bring what you know into the reading too. Through these readings, Spirit is connecting with a lot of people, but at the same time, it knows you all individually as well. It seems like that couldn't possibly be, but Spirit does know you individually as well. And so if there's something you're meant to see, they will put it in the reading for that reason, for you to connect with. And on a side note on that, just like I said, you can read a novel at one age and it will have a totally different meaning for you at another age. And an example of that, when I was about maybe 12, now this was a movie, this wasn't a novel. I watched Gone with the Wind. I don't even know what age I was. I was like in grade 4 maybe, and it was a drive-in, back when they used to have drive-ins. And I remember me and my friend, who was the same age, we were just so enamored with Scarlett O'Hara. We thought she was pretty and nice. Well, if you have watched the movie Gone with the Wind, you know Scarlett O'Hara is not a nice person. She may be a major player in the movie, but to say she's a heroine might be a little stretch. She is a nasty person, and it's all about this conniving person who survives by being rather ruthless. So, but that's the different perspective. I now see it through different eyes than I did when I was young. So let's go to the next thing. Did I already cover that? I might have. I think I did. I'm going to skip that. Oh, let me know what country you're from. On the stats for this channel, YouTube used to tell me what countries people were viewing from, or at least the top countries, like the top 10 or something. But now that is suddenly gone. I only see that the US is 27% of the viewers. And so that tells me that almost 3/4 are viewing from different countries. And I would love to know what country you're viewing from. I am interested in everything worldwide. I really am. I have a diverse interest in people and cultures, and I would love to know where you're listening from. And if I do something that's really shocking for that culture, please let me know. I'm not saying I can change it because I live in this culture, but at the same time, I'll try to keep it in mind. So, I think that is almost everything, except I also love coffee. Do you mind if I drink my coffee while I do the reading? I mean, not like slurp it through the whole thing, but every now and then I like a little sip. I like to hold the coffee cup. I like to feel the warmth. And this mug is very warm. It's an old mug I got at a zoo, and you can see the design has animals on it, and they're in relief so I can grip it easily, and it's nice and big so I can put a whole lot of coffee in here. And so that is everything I wanted to talk with you about today, and I hope you can help me a little bit. Please feel free to use the comments, and remember to hit that subscribe. and I'll see you at your reading. Bye for now. And then I go, oh, did I wait long enough there? This is a thing too with the YouTube videos, is you need to wait a couple minutes after you say goodbye, because then you say goodbye and you get up real fast and they just see the back of your head or something. So sorry about that. Goodbye again.